Well, good morning. And if you're watching Tom Schmidt's live video just now, may I say to you, Tom?
Yes.
Monday, Monday.
Da, da, da.
Can't trust
that day.
Can't
Trust
stop.
that day.
Wait,
Trust that day.
Can't trust that day.
Da, 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 da.
Monday, Monday.
Not that way.
I don't know. Isn't it funny how you know a song for so many years, you just can't remember the
Yeah,
words?
no.
And that's the way it is on a Monday, so welcome to the show. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Tom Turton. I'm happy you remembered even Monday. There's two Mondays.
There's two Mondays there.
It always feels like there's two Mondays.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't have an answer. If I did, everyone would be working for me.
Oh, look at you.
When you get that great idea, you know?
Billionaire you. $1 billion idea.
That's it.
Oh, Tom, yeah. It's another Monday, but guess what? We're officially in June, which is great. However, I was talking to Tom, former meteorologist, about all the rainies. You know, you said April, May's rainy season.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to end.
Keep waiting.
I know.
Don't hold your breath, though, because it's a long week ahead with on and off chances for showers and some thunderstorms. And, well, Tom Schmidt
Yeah, he'll fill us in.
he'll give us the official version.
Yes, sir.
I'm just kind of going,
Oh, I'm so over
I can
it.
see the extended forecast just right across the room.
I'm just hoping it doesn't mess with our plans. We're supposed to be at Lake of the Ozarks this Friday for a live show.
That's true.
So I don't know what, we have a plan B, but I'm worried about plan B.
Well, you know, it's like in all truth, just kind of watching things, that, you know, chance of rain kind of extends even farther than
Don't fall now, Tom.
extended forecast.
Tom, brace yourself. Tom, also, it was a very fast weekend. Maddie and I were at Hy-Vee Friday night on Battlefield for our Putting the Ozarks First, Help Feed Our Neighbors. We have some photos because we had some amazing fans. This is Rob Hardy from Care Animal Rescue's son, Asher. Look at little Asher. He was the cutest. He was so excited. He gave me the biggest hug. I was like, oh, there's nothing like a sweet little 3-year-old giving you a hug and just hold on tight.
Yeah.
There is our lovely viewer, Doug Meyer. Doug is a constant commenter, always leaves comments, and he left us some paper towels for dishing it because he said he was tired of us using dish rags.
Well, it's about time.
I know. Thank you. We got those this morning, Doug, so thank you so much.
Yes.
Oh, and then we have our friends Judith and Kayreen and Jerry. Kayreen is there in the middle, and her mother, Jerry, and then Judith's husband, and it was just a good time with everybody. And then our friend Yvonne, who always comments on our question of the day, also happens to be my realtor. So,
oh, that works.
But she stopped by and got some ribs. It was an action-packed Friday night at Hy-Vee. And then, Tom, you'll be at the Hy-Vee on Sunshine.
The 20th, I believe.
Of June.
June
Yes,
20th.
June 20th.
Yeah, so come on out and buy some ribs because I think $2 from every purchase will go to, you know, keeping the Ozarks first in the food harbor.
Yes, sir. And you can bring non-perishable items for the blue bin.
Yeah.
$2 off the ribs,
Right.
or round up at the register.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway.
Simple.
There you go. All right, you got some headlines, Tom?
I do. A 5-year-old boy from Los Angeles is so good at the piano, people are calling him Baby Mozart. Yeah, that's a 5-year-old. Alec Vaughn has been playing since he was a toddler when his parents discovered he had perfect pitch.
Oh, I hate kids like that.
I don't know how they discovered that, too. Well, anyway, since then, he's performed in recitals and won multiple international music competitions. And this summer, he's been invited to play at Disney Concert Hall and Carnegie Hall.
Holy moly.
Yeah, look at
I
that.
was jealous because I majored in music in college, and there were several of my peers who had perfect pitch. Like you could just play a note on the piano, and they were across the room, and they could tell you exactly what note it was.
Right. That, I mean, but you have to go with the other side, too, because I used to, when I was in choir in high school, the pianist had perfect pitch. And he said, it is really terrible when the piano isn't tuned properly or someone is singing slightly off pitch. It's like a buzzsaw through his head then. So it can have a negative effect as well.
I know, but how great would it be? I think a musician, Charlie Puth, he's a pop singer.
Yeah.
I think he has perfect pitch because he can do that. I'm just jealous of that ability. Like, that's a C, that's a D sharp,
Yeah. Yeah. And
amazing.
you can tune the guitar without needing one of those goofy things.
I never thought about tuning. You could tune
Yeah.
your own instruments.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. Well, that little boy, wow, good for him.
Yeah, but when he's like 30 and they're still calling him Baby Mozart, they need to think of a different name. Grown up
Well, did you watch?
Mozart 2.
Did you watch The Righteous Gemstones?
Yes, I have.
What about Uncle Baby Billy or Billy Baby Uncle? He had baby in his name well into his 60s.
Well, it's also like when you get, some guy who's 70-some and everybody's still calling him Junior.
Junior. Yep, we got to move on from that.
Mm-hmm.
No, that is funny though, because there's several people here just like, okay, like when you're a child star and then you're an adult, yeah, you were known as this, like, for example, Leanne Rimes is from my hometown.
Okay.
And she was like 12 and sang Blue and, oh my gosh. But now she's in her 40s and it's like, no, everybody can do what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it wears
Yes.
off the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Now, this next story, Tom,
Yes.
I think producer Charlie put it in for me because
Oh,
this is something that I have to deal with and struggle with every day.
okay.
Okay? An etiquette expert says there are just some things you should not eat at the office. Okay?
Okay.
It has nothing to do with nutrition. It's all about offending your coworkers. So,
yeah,
any
there
food
it
that smells
is.
bad, okay, so let's say Brussels sprouts, fish, broccoli, cabbage, garlic, off limits in the lunchroom. And if you simply have to eat them, take them outside. Now, here's where it comes into me.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Go ahead.
I have that thing about noise.
Yeah.
If anything is too loud or crunchy or smacking or anything, foods that are noisy are offensive, not just smelly foods. So forget, please, I don't like bags of chips, raw vegetables, crackers, noisy wrappers. Just stick to food you can, eat quietly, the experts say.
Okay, here's the question I have to ask, though. What about if you are eating them?
Here's what's weird. If you notice, I don't eat in the office.
No, I
No, I
understand.
never have, and I never have people like, and we have a lot of people who eat, and again, Charlie's food this morning smelled amazing. He had like some biscuit sandwiches or something.
Yeah.
You eat McDonald's, that's totally fine. It's only like, let's say you're opening a bag of chips.
Yeah.
And the crinkling, and there's that.
Right.
If I'm at a restaurant eating with you, it doesn't bother me. I don't know why. Like restaurants, when you're eating in this place that has food, don't care if people are crunching.
Seldom do I get a bag of chips at a restaurant, though. I mean, I'll have to say that.
I mean, like,
Seldom, not always.
what about chips and salsa at the Mexican restaurant?
There you are.
Now that,
See?
normally, it doesn't bother me at the restaurant. But,
I think you're just being picky.
no, my dad
I
has
think
it
that's
too.
what a psychologist would say. You're just being picky.
No.
Let it go.
Angela Luna has it. I have it. My dad has it. My dad would yell at us, my brothers and my mom, about smacking or chomping ice, or if you're in the movie theater and somebody takes 16 years to open their candy.
Because they're trying to be quiet, and it's
Just hurry up and do it.
get it over with.
Just
Please.
open it instead of going.
Just tear the bandage off like quickly.
Oh, for sure. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. But that is.
I'm
hey.
so sorry.
No, it's okay. But I will tell you, Charlie usually has really good.
Word.
I don't mind the smells. The smells just makes me hungry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because like your McDonald's smells great every morning.
yeah.
Charlie's always heating up some concoction. I'm like, what is that? It smells so good. It's just the noise. Charlie just.
He's even laughing. Yeah.
Repeat what he just said. But he says something funny in my ear. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
Tom, do you have an issue with people eating at work with smells
Oh,
and
oh,
not you,
that
Tom?
one, the other one.
Yeah.
Tom too.
Tom, too.
Tom too. Noises,
Jr.
smells, etc.
The smells especially, because if someone's eating like, a bag of popcorn, right? That smell is just so desirable. It just gets your stomach
right.
growling. You're like, oh my gosh.
And you're mad because they didn't bring you any.
I know, it just gets you hungry.
Yes. Yeah.
That's true.
Just gets you hungry. And Jeremy, I don't know about you, okay, but I try not to eat, like I do some intermittent fasting, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't eat after 6 at the latest, and I don't like to eat here until 8 in the morning.
Yeah. I believe that. And I'm saying, if you come into the office, you will never ever see me eating at my desk. I don't do it. It's just not something I do.
It just gets hard, too. But if people are eating around you,
Yeah.
it's tempting, right? You're like, oh,
Except
It is.
celery. He always eats celery
yeah, right.
with his mouth open.